What up, boys?
What's up, boy? Tonight, we're discussing demons and their connection to the LA Raiders. Just kidding.
We got dude because the demons control the NFL. They control the halftime show. They control all the pop stars. It's
Bunny.
It's all connected.
Bad Bunny makes sense. Even a little bit of Taylor Swift.
Bad Bunny.
Even though I don't know much about that, aside from I think the coach got her involved with the Kelsey fellow, and yeah, she's just always on the TV. Not as much anymore, so that's good.
The old man complained a little.
And so. I'm not a T Swift hater. She has some okay music. But anyways.
I think when you look at the T Swift chronological order, it's like she went from like hometown country girl, and now she's like super mega pop star. So a lot of people think that she's like controlled now. She's part of.
She's a demon.
She's
kind of like Jared Leto. Stole her soul away. Yeah,
she's an Illuminati.
You know how Jared Leto doesn't really look like he's aged much, but I forgot how old he is. He's like 60. I forgot how old he is.
59, 58, something like that.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't look.
He drinks baby's blood, man.
It's the same thing. So you got Jared Leto, you got Tom Cruise. I
Johnny
got
Depp.
part of the club now. I don't know. I need to fix my camera. All right, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna.
Tom Cruise definitely something.
Yes.
That's Scientology. I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Bro, we should do an episode on Scientology.
Oh yeah,
that's further down the line.
That is true. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, we're good. I'm just sitting here, so I stay in the focal length. I was getting upset looking at the camera. It's like in, out, in, out, in, out. Is it still doing it?
No, we're good. We're good.
We're good. Y'all don't mind me.
Well, this is like we're being hacked by the demons, man. This is like what they do. It's like when you start
hacked by Big Pharma.
Yeah, they start messing like that.
Big Pharma's messing with the camera. I don't doubt it.
CIA's in this. They're in this.
That's why all that.
Hold on.
That's why all that fentanyl's coming in.
If Big Pharma's involved, would that mean Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is involved?
Maybe. I think they're all the same. They're all the same, man.
They're all the same. All right, back on topic. What are we talking about today?
Talking about demons. We hit on the Nephilim last week. We talked about the giants. We talked about the angels. But then we talked about the Book of Enoch. It was our boy. He was writing about we talked about him. But now we got to talk about the demons. It got brought up. It's like, what are they? What is a demon? You've heard about them. You know what they do, sort of. What is a demon?
I've seen the movies.
Yeah, you've seen The Exorcist. You've seen The Conjuring.
Yeah, they like to Paranormal Activity. They like to grab people by the ankles in their bed and drag them across the house.
Yeah, they like to drag furniture around. They drag people. They like to do stuff. Like what do they do?
They like to touch pots and pans in the kitchen, make things move and shift, be a little spooky, and then they get you. And then normally a cult of women come do like a summoning circle. They put the person the demon's going after in the middle of that circle. It's just the whole thing. I know exactly how it works. I've seen Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3, 18. I don't know how many other are. I've seen them all.
Well, it's in the stream. We got it.
Yeah. Oh man,
you summed it up for us.
Yeah, I think
there
that's
it is.
as far as we can take it. That's it.
This whole episode brought to you by Paranormal Activity. Go watch it. Just
1 through 80.
That's fine. We're gonna get a cease and desist.
I was safe. Yeah, we're just gonna summarize the movie. We're gonna get arrested. We're going to
get sued. Well, some people believe that they're dead Nephilim. So
let's go into it. What is a demon? What do we think? You've got, from what I can tell, there's 3 different interpretations of what a demon is. So you got the top interpretation that most people are going to say is that they're fallen angels. So it's like you've got the main guy, the head honcho, the Steve Jobs of all the fallen angels. You got Lucifer,
Steve Jobs demon.
Yeah, he's up there at the top. So the normal kind of interpretation is like he's at the top, and then he took a bunch of dudes with him. He was like, I'm going to start my own company. He took all the angels with him, and the ones that
garage.
Yeah, to a garage. They went out of heaven to the garage.
Yeah, I'm following.
The angels that followed him, they say, are demons. So that's one interpretation. That
So that's like Google saying that they're just demons.
right.
Huh?
You're talking about making another company. I'm making the connection here. I'm making the connection for the people at home who haven't gotten at least 2 sips of whiskey in, aren't fully following. For anyone who's listening and not watching the video, there's beverages being partaken of. Anyways,
There's one beverage being partaken of.
one. I was out. I did not have any, so I'm drinking water, but it is okay. Matt, I don't know what Matt's drinking. Hunter's diving into something delectable. I know.
I'm going in. I'm going all
He's
in.
He's going all in. He's the one doing most of the talking, so he had to get.
He's got the demon juice.
Yeah.
The most apple juice in his system first. I get it. All right. Anyway, sorry. Bad analogy of me being like, oh, so it's like Google saying Apple. Don't mind.
Right. It's like you got Microsoft over here, and then
God is Microsoft.
Yeah, God is Microsoft. And then you have Apple over here, and that's the devil. The apple, the piece of the apple missing, Eve in the garden. You got
it all makes sense at this point. And the fact that Apple has such a grip on everyone in the US is because sin has a grip on everyone. And we are sinners. We are black-hearted sinners, just like we're addicted to our iPhones. We're black-hearted sinners addicted to sin. There it is.
There you go. There you go.
I don't have anything to drink tonight. I may have
yeah, we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting way into it now. I think this is like we're getting.
Throw the notes out. We're making the connection between Apple and sin.
Hey, it was the original sin, bud.
Yeah, when people want that new iPhone, that's the greed the Bible speaks about. That's what that is. Anyways, sorry.
No, this is
the Raiders almost got a touchdown. Oh wait, no.
Take
Dallas
a second.
has the ball. Never mind.
Tell us the score. What's the score? You gotta tell us the score.
Yeah, Dallas. Oh man, that was almost a good catch. Scores on the screen. I think it's like 6-3.
Raiders it's on the screen.
It's not on the screen right now. They're doing a replay. Hold on. We're talking about demons. It's on the screen. 6 Raiders, 3 Dallas currently. But Prescott stinks. He'll get that ball in the end zone. Anyways, demons. We're back. I'm reeling back in. Sorry. Yeah.
It's a theory. That's theory one of where demons come from. Think Microsoft and Apple. Then you got theory 2.
Yeah.
Last week, this is a callback. What we talked about. We talked about the fallen angels, the ones that bred with the women to create the Nephilim. Theory 2 is that those guys, the Watchers, those angels, the ones that turned from all the stuff they were doing in heaven to come to earth, and there's a movie that Nick Cage is in called City of Angels, and where he's an angel in the movie. He falls in love with Meg Ryan, and he says, "I don't want to be an angel anymore. I want to get with this lady." But
is that a newer movie?
No, it's old.
I feel like that was a newer movie.
Where the Goo Goo Dolls song is from. I want you to know who I am.
Can you sing the whole thing? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I got it. The reason I was asking, I thought it was a newer movie. I think what I'm getting confused with
there's a new movie coming out
with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, never mind. Different movie.
Oh yeah,
Nick Cage is playing. Nick Cage is playing in. I think it's like a Jesus horror movie that they're making.
That's right.
Oh.
He is.
Yeah,
a Jesus horror movie.
Yeah. It's very blasphemous. Like Jesus goes crazy with his powers and kills people.
Really?
And then Nick Cage is like his daddy, so it's a whole thing.
Nick Cage is Jesus' daddy?
He's Joseph.
Yeah, he's Joseph. And he's
which daddy?
the earthly daddy.
Earthly daddy, okay.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get him to harness his powers for good, and it just all goes to crazy. It's a crazy movie. It's a crazy movie.
Interesting. I haven't heard of this. Anyway,
that's what I thought you were getting confused with.
Nah, I'm thinking Keanu Reeves. Come on now.
Well, just like Keanu Reeves. Yeah, this is what's like. I don't know. It's like we can talk with the Matrix. I don't know. But it's like this. What I'm talking about is the whole idea that angels, they want to get rid of all the stuff they're doing. They want to come to Earth. They want to do all the stuff that we do. They want
they're jealous.
They're jealous. They want to have sex with ladies. They want to drink whiskey. But they turn away from all that stuff. They come to Earth and they decide that they're going to be like these crazy things that roam the Earth. So that's another theory of what demons are.
Doing Satan's bidding. Right.
And then, so the third theory that Matt already hinted at is that they are the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim. So just stay with me now, and we'll talk about where this comes from.
I turned evil.
I turned football off. I'm locked in.
Yeah, lock in on this. So what did we talk about last week? You got angels that came from heaven, had sex and married women. The women bore these giants. So you got to think, you have these giants that are a combination of, they have half of them is an angelic thing, and then the other half is human. So it's like, we got to think, what is their soul? Their soul doesn't really belong anywhere. If they die, it's like they can't go to heaven. They're not us. There's no kind of real thing there. And it's like they don't have an earthly soul and they don't have like a heavenly soul. They're just kind of this weird hybrid mix. So it's like, where does their spirit go? It doesn't.
It goes to darkness.
It goes to the closet.
Well,
it goes under the bed.
Or it doesn't go anywhere and it stays here.
It goes into purgatory.
Under my bed. Under little Timmy's bed.
Yeah, it goes in your bed, and it goes inside your Ouija boards.
That's right. See, that makes sense. Like, that to me is logical, because obviously they don't go anywhere. I don't know if belong is the right word. I can't remember what word to use. Maybe they use belong.
They go to hell.
They wouldn't go to hell. What'd you say, Matt?
I said they go to hell.
I guess not.
They're abominations. They burn.
Yeah. Join our Patreon. We'll be using a Ouija board and see. Just kidding. I'm never.
Just even conjure up one of these jokers. Get some money.
See, give me some rich man money, and I think about it. But
we're gonna get them on the show. We're gonna get the demon on the show. Answer some questions. Where are you from?
Just put a camera on the little slider. And just
yeah. In reality, it's just me with like some fish string pulling it across the floor.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, true. Sorry, it's possessed. Anyways, no, to me that makes sense. That is logical. I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just saying that seems logical. That
you can understand where the theory comes from, is what you're saying.
Yes.
That goes into why they like to possess things, because they had a body at one point and they don't like being this disembodied spirit. So they want to have.
They're trying to find their belonging.
Yeah, they want a body back. So that's why they're always trying to possess people, and they're always trying to get inside somebody, because they want to be bodily again. They want a body.
Yeah.
Doesn't the person being possessed like have to open themselves up to that sort of stuff though?
From what I can tell, there's like a number of things that you can that kind of lead to that. It's like a lot of times it's like it'll be like a traumatic event or something that happens to you. It's not the traumatic event itself, it's more so the vulnerability you have. Like when a traumatic event
you become susceptible to it once.
So it's like, that's why a lot of these like crazy rituals you hear about, it's like there's always some sort of like traumatic thing that happens. It's like whether it be like some kind of like thing where like they cut you or something, or it's like some crazy weird stuff that always happens. It's like, that's why it's like that kind of like opens it up. It's like these things are drawn to stuff like that. Also, like I was listening to this one thing of this guy talking about like this exorcist with the Catholic Church. He was talking about like all these different like exorcism he's been a part of. And it's just like the type of stuff that makes people susceptible to this stuff. He's like, one guy would be like, there's like a lot of new age stuff can like open you up to it. Like if you're just trying to do like this positive stuff, like it's like positive vibes. It's like just kind of, you just want to be one with like your third eye, just trying to see the spiritual side of things. It's like stuff like that can kind of open you up to it.
Them rocks.
That makes sense. Those crystals.
Yeah. them
no, legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
what about like what is it? Not astrology, but like
witchcraft,
Scorpio.
Man. Yeah, that's astrology.
That's astrology.
Yeah. So
yes, that's demonic, man. I'm serious.
Tell me tomorrow I'm gonna have a good day. So I'm just kidding.
Anything that like they say will give you an answer that's not, God, is I connect it to being demonic. Like when there's like mediums who can talk to the dead and stuff like that. Man, that's demon stuff.
Yeah, because it's like
they're just full of it, and they're really good actors.
that's usually a lot.
I mean that too, but there are people who open themselves up to that stuff too.
Yeah,
there's a lot of like crazy stuff. Like there's a dude I watched from South Africa who like he was a Satanist, and he did a lot of that stuff, a lot of the ritualistic stuff, and like he converted to Christianity. And like he goes talking and preaching to people who still practice that type of stuff. I mean, you can I forget his name. You can look up his stuff. It's pretty
Elon
cool.
Musk. No. Just kidding.
Different South African.
I need to stop. I'm joking too much. Carry on.
There's no rules.
Yeah, that's right. We're going at it. But see, that's right. So the one thing too is that the like the name demon, it comes from this. It comes from the word daimon or daimon, something like that. Where in the context of like the Old Testament Jews and like the Greeks, like of that time, that word just meant spirit. So like an entity or something. So like it was kind of applied to everything. It's like there was good and bad daimon. So it's like you could like any sort of like weird entity you came in contact with would get that title. And it's just that now, like a lot of the newer like Bible translations and stuff like that, just not necessarily like just kind of like takes that word and uses it like as a blanket thing. So it's like that word's just now become this thing where it just like synonymous with like this like evil kind of weird evil entity. So I think too, it's like at least some of the stuff I've been looking at, it's just like a demon is like a specific thing. It's like if you go with the interpretation that it's the disembodied spirit of the giants, it's like if you go with that, it's like a demon is just that, and it's like any other stuff that you might come in contact with is not that. It's like it could be like these angels that fell and kind of did all this like stuff like with the women's like that. They are like their own thing. A demon is just this disembodied thing that you could come to. So it's like Lord of the Rings almost. It's like the demon is like this like one thing. It's like an orc or something. It's like, but then like there's all this other stuff that you can come in contact with. It's just weird. It's like the
I won't stand for Lord of the Rings blasphemy.
It's like
I'm just kidding.
Playing D&D, but you can only have one class.
It's like D&D. It's like it's stuff like that. It's just all this weird lore. It's like Magic the Gathering. It's like all this stuff. But because like there's like even I've seen stuff too where like the gray aliens, like the ones that people see, it's like they're kind of like their own. There's like this own thing because Aleister Crowley, who's like this big like occultist guy that you can read about. So he would do like these rituals where like he would try to channel like all these different things. Like he would go like around the world, like just trying to find like the next like crazy religion he could get involved with. So he went to like Egypt and stuff like that. And like there's this one drawing that he did of like this one entity he came in contact with, and it was and the picture he draws is literally like what we see as like a gray alien with like the big eyes and like the gray hair, and it's just like it's like some people think that those things are kind of like or like either demonic or like they're I've seen a lot of things too where they think like they're like mech suits for some other thing. It's like that's not really their body. It's like a whatever it is, like a husk or something.
It's being controlled by something in a different location.
Yeah. And it's like because like when people do like exorcisms and stuff like that, where like somebody's under the influence of one of these things, it's like if you look at like the Catholic Church, the way that they handle it, they take it like super seriously. It's like they have a whole process for it. Like if you're gonna be an exorcist, it's like you can't just choose to do it. The bishop like in your diocese has to choose you to say like, yeah, you're going to be the exorcist. And so they'll pick you and they'll send you out to Rome. You have to go to like this like training school for like just to like practice to be like an exorcist. And it's like there's a whole like checklist you have to go down. Like they do like a psych evaluation on people first before they even attempt to do an exorcism, because they're like, well, you could just have like schizophrenia or something. There's no point doing an exorcism. And it's like some of the weird kind of theories like we have of like, well, it's just like from movies. Like when someone does an exorcism, it's like it's always at like some dark castle or something, and it's like all the screaming and stuff like that. But it's like in reality, it's like they'll make the person that's like possessed or under the influence go to like the church. It's like the church will make them do it like on their time, because they say like a demon like wants that control, the demon to make all the choices and stuff like that. So it's like a whole thing. It's like that's like the way the Catholics do it. And then there's some other groups that kind of do it too, like within like the Protestant umbrella. But the more times you'll hear it called like deliverance ministries.
Do exorcisms?
Yeah.
I only ever heard about it with Catholics. So
a lot of the more like charismatic groups will do it. It's like that, well, because there's some groups that'll do like a more kind of like structured version of it, but like deliverance ministries, where like they'll pray over people and like they'll kind of help them do it that way. But then you have like the crazy like Pentecostals that like will just get somebody on stage and they'll be like, I'm demon possessed, and they'll go, like, you're saved.
I was gonna say, is it almost like where they're like the guy's walking up and the person like falls over?
Yeah,
and they convulse.
Yeah, I've seen lots of those videos. I'm like, how much did that person get paid to do that?
Yeah,
did a little bit.
They also could be possessed, I guess.
They just want to get on TV.
Just want to get on TV. That's all it is. Fame.
5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, clout chasing. You pretend to be the demon possessed.
That sounds like demon stuff to me. Clout chasing.
Yeah.
You want a body, so you get the body, and you want clout.
That's right. Yeah, they are some clout chasers. They're just trying to they just want attention. They're just attention.
Yeah.
Just attention.
Dirty demons.
It's like because like there are some like groups, like I said, like Protestant groups that do it. Like you won't really see it like in the super reformed guys, like because they're more like they're trying to be more intellectual. They don't like do all that stuff. But then it's like the more charismatic people will do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it is something that Christians should do. I mean, it's like Jesus does it. I mean, the apostles do it. So it's like, why wouldn't we do it? It's like, I think it is something that we should be more aware of and should start.
I think it's one of those things too where it's like a touchy subject for some reason for a lot of Christians, that they kind of don't want to go into the realm of the demons and stuff that they don't understand, and they kind of want to almost not believe that and believe everything else, so they don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and I think I don't know, because it's like obviously there is a such thing as like mental illness. It's like I don't think everything's demon. It's like there are like chemical imbalances that I think that people can have that kind of rewire your brain. But it's like I mean, I think on the other end, it's like yes, that's true. It's like I don't think we should discount like this other thing. It's like I think there could be some influence on a lot of things, like especially with the culture kind of too. It's like we can get into the story in Mark, like about the guy that's demon possessed. So Matt, if you want to pull that up, because I think what I'm about to say kind of ties into that.
Okay. Yeah, Mark 5. It's 1 through 20. Let me get over here so I can actually read it. They went across the lake to the region of that word right there. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an impure spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even a chain. For he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? And in God's name, don't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out to this man, you impure spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many." He begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hills. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." He gave them permission, and the impure spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and countryside. The people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there dressed and in right mind, and they were afraid. We can stop there. We don't have to read the rest of it.
Yeah, but it's like the kind of the first part of it where it talks about what the guy's doing, how he's bound up. It's like that's and then he's cutting himself like with stones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's something that's very common with a lot of demonic kind of possession stories, is that there's a lot of self-harm involved. And it's like that's kind of the that's like one of the things too. It's like the stuff that demons do is always like an inverse of what God wants, obviously. But it's like that. It's like a lot of self-harm. And it's like a lot of stuff like that is like more prevalent now. It's like especially like with people like who are like depressed and stuff. It's like you'll harm yourself. It's like the first thing like you always go to. It's like that's always kind of like at the forefront of a lot of these demonic like influence things.
Yeah.
And just kind of like I said, like it's always just kind of like an inverse of like what God wants. And it's like you see like a lot of these stories too where especially like stories like vampires and stuff like that. It's like that kind of has like its roots in like a lot of this like demonic stuff, like drinking blood, stuff like that. It's like that's like it's like you have Christ. Christ gives the Eucharist where you drink his blood, eat his body, and it's like you have the demonic kind of inverse. Yeah. So it's like it's a lot of stuff like that. But in that story too, when the demon introduced itself as Legion, and there's multiple within somebody, like when you listen to a lot of the Catholic priests talk about this, it's like that's very common. It's seldom just one demon in somebody. It's always a multitude of them. It's never just like one guy. It's always like a bunch of them. And what they'll say is that the one that always speaks to you is always like the low tier guy. So it's like
that's doing their bidding for them.
Yeah, it's like so. It's like you have like this demon who like it'll say like I am the destructor, and it's like behind the scenes he's the one getting his like head shoved in the toilet. It's like he's the scrub. So it's like
I don't want to talk to this dude. You do it.
Yeah, so that's the other thing too, is like when because Legion obviously isn't that demon's name. It's just he's just saying
no, we are Legion.
But because that's like another thing too. It's like a lot of these exorcism stories will say it's like if you know the name of the demon, that gives you control over it. So it's like tell you its name, that because like a name is really significant. It's like you can have control over people with their name.
Isn't that like part of the thing with the Ouija board? Isn't it supposedly connected with one specific demon?
There's some stuff like that because there's
starts with a Z or something.
Yeah, there's Zozo. That's
yeah.
That's the Led Zeppelin demon. That's the one that's on the Led Zeppelin album.
Wait, what?
Yeah, on Jimmy Page, the guitarist of Led Zeppelin, he is like all in on like this occult stuff. He bought Aleister Crowley's house. He owned it for a while. He doesn't own it anymore, but he owned it for a while, like in the 70s. And so like he was kind of like around there. He was like really big into that. So there's a lot of occult stuff kind of like in like Led Zeppelin albums and stuff like that.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's some wild stuff.
There's a demon named Zozo or Zuzu?
Zozo.
ZOSO, something like that.
Yeah, like because normally like people who do Ouija boards, like one of the rules or whatever is you have to say bye to Zozo or whatever to sign off, and you can't take your hands off the little medallion until you do so. I forgot the name of it.
Well, there's like there's like some things too, because there's this book called the Lesser Keys of Solomon. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that. It's a grimoire, which is like it's like an instruction manual for like how to summon demons. So obviously I do not recommend reading this. This is just for informational purposes.
Yeah.
So it was written like in the 1600s. That's kind of like when it was compiled, but it's like obviously it pretends like it's older than that, but it kind of takes from there's this book called the Testament of Solomon. It's like it's one of those kind of books we were talking about last week, where it's got Solomon's name, but it's just kind of written by this like crazy group that wanted to like push its own ideas. So
fan club.
Yeah, it's like a fanfic of Solomon. So it's like the book asserts that when Solomon built the temple in the Old Testament, because like in the Old Testament, it talks about Solomon building the temple with all these laborers like from all these other nations and stuff like that. But this book asserts that the Archangel Michael gave Solomon this magic ring, and with that magic ring, he was able to control all these demons to build the temple for him. So this other book called The Lesser Keys of Solomon is an instruction manual for how to summon all these demons. And it's got 72 names of demons in it, and it's got all their sigils and stuff that you have to draw to summon them, and it's got all the instructions for how to summon them. And it's
what
like
a world.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, but like each demon in the book has like its own like realm that it kind of controls. It's like there's one demon that controls like love. There's another demon that controls like lust and stuff like that. There's one that controls like I don't know, just like any kind of like little like weird niche that like a demon could have. So it's like
all the deadly sins.
Yes, it's a lot of stuff like that. But it's like there's some weird like ways to summon demons. It's like if you draw out the little sigil and like you put like a couple coins on your nightstand, it's like that'll summon a demon. It's like some like inconsequential stuff like that you can do.
Well, they're just coming up with stuff at that point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like one of those things where it's like it might be it's like maybe the process is not right, but it's like maybe the mindset you have to put yourself in to want to do that might open you up to something. It's like that could be the case. But it's like
I ain't trying it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
People still practice witchcraft, and people still try to do that stuff. Ariana Grande.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of come into the church that a lot of like local churches will do. It's like that Enneagram test that everybody was doing. It's like that's like
what is that?
Yeah, that Enneagram. It's like that has a cult backgrounds to it.
I had no idea. I first got my job, the first job out of college at the church. I remember the worship leader was like, "Have you done the Enneagram test yet?" I'm like, "What is that?" So I had to take it. And this guy it was huge when I first got into the church. And we're working at that church, and like the worship leader, like they knew what every number meant. Like every number, I was like, I scored this. He's like, "Oh, you're da 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 da," and you're like, you got with a wing of blah 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 blah. And he would be talking to somebody else. He was like, "Oh yeah, Blake's this," and the person would say like their number, and then they'd be like, "Oh." Anyways, sorry.
Y'all are crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know. It's basically each number. Like for instance, I'm an 8, I think, which means I'm a people pleaser and blah 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 blah. With a wing of 7. I didn't know what any of that meant, but apparently I got that. So, anyways, I guess I'm a part of a cult now. So
yeah.
Well, it's like the guy that came up with it. It's like he had some weird kind of like weird occult influences, and it's like the symbol of it's kind of like this weird like star kind of looking thing. It's like so it's kind of like it's got some of those backgrounds because there's a lot of stuff like that. Like I'm saying that there's a lot of like kind of stuff that has that. It's like Freemasonry is crazy.
That's crazy stuff.
It's like
that's some real crazy stuff. And like, why is it always stars too? Because like I don't know what it is, but like the origin of like I think Star David and a bunch of like like there's some weird things with stars, and each point means a specific thing, each orientation means a specific thing, how many points mean specific things. Like it's pick another shape, man.
Well, the guy I was listening to, the one I showed y'all that crazy thumbnail, one of the things he did was he said, now look, he said, God is the star, and he went like this, and then he said, but then when Satan fell, he became the upside down star. And I was like, what? But I was like, I don't know. That's true.
There's some, because I was watching a breakdown, like, because I got into, there's so many different stars like that, because like you have the pentagram, then the the other one, I forget what it's called. But then and the Star of David too. Like there's weird lineage with it, because they just adopted the symbol. Like originally, like it had no affiliation with Judaism.
Yeah.
And then they adopted it later on, after I think Israel adopted it first. But yeah, it's weird. Like if you look at some of the breakdowns and what they mean, because each line, each point, like 7 points means one thing, 6 points means another, and
yeah, it's because it's like the Baphomet symbol, the goat going like this.
Yeah.
It's like the like as above so below sort of thing. It's like that's like
yeah.
It's like a lot of like that's always the thing you'll see like on YouTube. It's like all the pop stars doing that.
Yeah.
Move. It's like
there's a bunch of breakdowns of how every single celebrity is like, that's how they're part of the Illuminati, is because they're accidentally doing the beeps above whatever, however you pronounce it, symbol by accident. Like, oh, they did it.
Well, there's like some other like theories, like because like when you look back at the kind of we were talking about last week with Enoch, it's like how these the Watchers kind of gave us this like in order to like wed these women, they gave their father kind of like insight on all this like forbidden knowledge, to quote our video from last week. So they gave him all this stuff. So it's like one of the things that they gave him was like psychedelic drugs, like how to do stuff like that. And you look at like the type of stuff that people see like on DMT, like the machine elves. You guys know about that?
Yeah, buddy. that's coming later.
Well, no, this is it. I'm hitting it. I'm gonna hit it right here.
Okay.
So it's like like a lot of times, like when people see DMT, it's like you look up the machine elves. It's like a common like entity that people will talk to like on DMT, and it's like especially like ayahuasca too. You'll see it on that type of stuff. And it's like these things will like come to you and like they'll tell you kind of stuff like you're perfect. Just be. It's like you're on the right track. And it's like they'll always kind of tell you like stuff like that. Sometimes they'll beat you up and they'll tell you that you suck. It's like it depends on what kind of trip you're having. But,
hey Blake, look up pictures of the DMTLs.
Yeah, look up the D, or put one on the screen. Can we do it?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll pull it up and then I'll put it on.
So this is like a common entity that people on DMT will see, and it's like there's been stories of people who go to these like DMT retreats like in South America. That's like a really big thing. It's like you go there to like find your inner to like pretty much correct yourself. It's like a form of therapy. But it's like people will go and they'll take DMT and they'll take ayahuasca and they'll all have the same vision of like stuff coming out of the woods like at them. It's like they all see the same thing. So it's almost like DMT is you're not hallucinating. It's like it's opening a window.
Yeah.
You're seeing into kind of like this other like dimension.
I feel like Joe Rogan has spoken about this a few times.
Sure, he probably got to deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at them things. So see, that's like the DMT pics. It's like you got to see that's the type of stuff you'll be talking to.
They seem nice.
That's how they get you.
Well, I don't know. Like you're saying, sometimes they say you're on the right track. Like that's quite nice, but then what? Other times they beat you up.
Well, yeah, because sometimes it's like because they always tell you like when you're taking ayahuasca and stuff like that, it's like you don't want to have the good trip. You want to go towards the bad trip because that's how you find yourself. It's through the bad trip. So it's like you want to get it's how you unleash your inner demons. But it's like the stuff that tells you like you're good and perfect. It's like that's what because what does the Bible say? They come as an angel of light, so they're going to be nice to you. It's like they're not going to be scary. You don't want to like
they're going to lie to you.
Yeah, if the devil came at you with a pitchfork, kind of like screw you. So you wouldn't want to listen to him.
No, he doesn't want you to run away. He wants you to come to him and listen to him.
Okay, this all makes sense. Sounds like I need to go to South Africa. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You go to South America and you see the elves, talk to them.
South America. Let's say Africa? America.
South Africa. South Africa.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Go to a voodoo doctor. Ask him what's up.
Yeah. Maybe Joe Rogan will invite the three of us onto his podcast, and we'll be able to discuss this with him in deeper detail.
We'll say what? Yeah, we'll get on him. We'll talk to him about it.
That's right. Oh man.
Did you see that video of that elk? You know what he's talking about? He's talking about like elks and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. I'm pretty sure. I heard that.
Elks? Is he going hunting?
Yeah, he always talks about eating elks and cooking jerky and stuff like that.
Oh, Joe Rogan talks about eating elks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a big majestic deer. I'm sure it tastes amazing.
Elk jerky, nothing better.
No, don't ruin it. Elk steak. There you go.
I need to go hunting this year. Side topic. I need to go hunting. I went hunting 2 years ago. I ate through the rest of my deer. I need more deer. Anyways, love deer. PETA, don't hate us or anything.
That's for PETA.
All right.
Hey.
It's too late. We lost that sponsorship.
It's good. That's fine. Go
get
sponsor
sued
the
for
whales.
defamation. Yeah, get sued for defamation or something like that.
I want to ask y'all too, because it's like I know a lot of times it's like you'll hear the theory be like, especially with a lot of like guys, like a lot of like Southern like Baptist type of guys. It's like the idea of like anything paranormal, like any type of like ghost or something that you would come in contact with. It's like it's all demons. Is that kind of like what y'all would think?
I mean,
I think that all the practices and stuff are demonic. I would say that.
If it quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, pulls you out of the bed like a duck, possesses you like a duck, touches your stuff in the kitchen like a duck.
I mean, to me,
it could be. It could. Man, I ain't messing with none of that. So it can possess somebody else. I'm good.
It makes sense to me though.
Parasite.
That demons, like ghosts, would be demons. It makes sense because, like, you think about it, and like non-believers thinking like they see ghosts or encounter ghosts or hear about ghosts, and like they automatically think, okay, when I die, I'm just going to be stranded here, wandering and everything. You know, it's kind of one of those things. Maybe it not be a demon necessarily, but something that they use to lure people away from God, if that makes sense.
See, I don't think it's like, I don't think it's, and I think this is what you're saying, or I think it's what you're saying. Like, for me, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Once you die, you're not here anymore. So anything that is here, moseying around, touching your pots and pans, dragging you out of the bed. I keep going back to that one. That demon, that daggum demon, that's some giant that was born from an angel and a woman. And I'm just kidding. I have no idea. But I lean towards the demon. I don't think it is Uncle Bobby that, didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I think so, because it's like I think from like what I hear, like about like reading about like all these exorcisms, so it's like demons are always going to lie to you. So it's like I think that stuff too. It's like where you have these people like talk to ghosts like on those talking boxes and stuff, and it'll be like, hey, it's old Jim. I died in 1986. It's like
that's right.
Yeah, it's just like
my name's Susie.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I don't trust it.
Yeah, so, it's probably Zuzu.
Yeah. The dude that I was talking to, I wish I could remember his name. I could probably look it up. But he makes a bunch of videos. He was talking about how, like, I'll go back to like the medium thing. So like how demons know so much about you, like to where they can present themselves as a family member as a ghost, is because there's demons connected with your family, if that makes sense. So like they're with you long enough to be able to know these things about you, to where they can relay it to you, to where like they know just enough to where you can get tripped up and think, okay, that's actually him, if that makes sense. Like, so like that's how these people can get away with tricking people into thinking they're talking to, their dead aunt or whatever, to try to, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
It does, because there's some stuff that like I've read too, where like a lot of the, like some of the like one of the things that the Catholic priests will talk about is like if someone in your family, like in your family history, has been involved in Freemasonry, to bring it back around, it's like there's almost always like some sort of weird thing like attached to the family if someone has been involved with Freemasonry. So it's like one of the prayers that they'll get you to do is to like renounce this thing that has been attached to like your family, like because of like someone was in Freemasonry. And it's like it's like so stuff like that. It's like it's true. And like there was this one pope, I can't remember who it was, but he put a curse on like some clan like in Scotland. And it's like if you're descended from this clan, a lot of these people who do ministries, it's like they'll have you say a prayer to like renounce this curse because it's like apparently it was like something. It's like it may have like a really bad effect on like people that are like descended from this.
I mean, I'm Scottish. Well, I'm Scot-Irish, and I think I'm cursed because I have something called the McKee luck that if I need something to happen, it ain't gonna happen. So maybe I need to renounce something.
You need to renounce that Pope's curse. He might have put a curse on you.
Daggum. Explains everything.
So I found a dude that I'm quoting. I do not know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Ryan Swiegler, if that makes sense.
It sounds like something.
It's like
I believe
this is a dude. I don't know if you know. Yeah.
Bro looked like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
He's got a big tattoo on his forehead. He's a cool guy. He makes a lot of videos about that stuff.
I'll have to check him out. With a guy that has a tattoo like that, he's got to know something.
Yeah. We'll get him on.
He's
find him on.
Yeah,
that's right.
He's a Christian boy now. He's a good boy.
That's good.
But what did what you said made me think of something. You were talking about demons coming from. There was another thing that I heard about too. Just kind of like the way, like another reason why demons like may have like all this like crazy knowledge. It's like, this kind of ties into the idea. Assume they aren't the Nephilim. Assume they're like they're some angelic being. It's like one of the ideas is that like beings like that, like the Elohim, like we were talking about, beings that are created like for like that higher purpose. It's like the way that they learn. They don't have to learn stuff. It's just they just know. They're kind of omniscient, kind of like God is. It's like obviously God is like the top guy. He's the guy. But then he's kind of learned the same way. That's why they know all these languages. That's why they know how to like do all this other stuff. It's like because they don't have to learn like a language. It's like they don't have to take like a Rosetta Stone course to learn Spanish for 6 weeks. They just know Spanish.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, like they're not omnipresent,
right?
Which is why, like with what I was talking about before, they have to work together. They have to be like they can't be at multiple places at once. So they'll have different, demons everywhere, if that makes sense. And then, that's why I think it kind of makes sense that like, not really that they're lurking around, but they're around enough to know these details about you and about your family because they hear you talking about them. I don't know if they necessarily have like the same. I wouldn't say power or like as God to be able to have that knowledge without actually being able to see or hear.
Yeah. Because I think
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because it's like I think I don't know how organized they are. It's like I don't know if they have like a union or something. I think it's just kind of
a workers union.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know what their hierarchy is. It's like I think because at least what I see, it's like they're very unorganized. I think if they're like the inverse of like what God is, like God is organized, God knows everything, God is for everything. It's like I think demons are the opposite.
They're chaotic.
I think they're just kind of like just trying to wreak havoc.
They're on strike all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like because you guys ever read the Screw Tape Letters?
I've heard of them. I haven't read into them.
Well, it's like the way it's kind of there. It's like the demons are kind of like it's like a corporation almost. It's like they're each like assigned to a different person.
Yeah.
It's like their goal is to like make sure this person goes to hell. It's just kind of like it's kind of like the inverse of it. It's like there's like a hierarchy there, but it's like I don't know if that's really.
They kind of like they have their own specialty, and then they just wreak havoc with that specialty.
Yeah.
Around a certain group of people. Yeah. Like here's your assignment. Go with the McKees. Go mess them up.
Yeah, recap
it. Yeah, and then this group go to the moors. Just
screw them up. Make sure they. Yeah, that's true.
It all makes sense.
It all lines up.
But like how I can't explain it well. I'm not good with words, but like how it was explained while I was listening, it makes sense that's kind of how it would work though. Like, but the chaoticness makes it even better.
Well, I think it's like, well, I think that's the thing. It's like, I guess to bring it all home, it's like if you're, it's like I think they do cower in the name of Jesus. Like you do read the Mark story. It's like they listen to him. It's like it's like they can't do anything. Like they aren't even allowed to run into the pigs until Jesus tells them to.
Yeah,
so
he has to give them permission.
Right. It's like they need that permission. So it's like I think they are under, even though no matter how like big bad they might try to present themselves to be, it's like they're always they know they're gonna lose. It's like they're scared of the abyss. It's like
so then we allow ourselves and Jesus gives permission for people to get possessed as well.
Well, I think if you, I don't know. I mean, in the grand sense, in the grand sense that like everything, God is sovereign. He has nothing happens without him. It's like in that sense, yes. But it's like I think we do have the ability to kind of open ourselves up to that type of stuff. It's like we can
free will.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it,
go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't know if it was like the same with the devil because the devil has to go through Jesus in order to, go through us as well. So I didn't know if it was the same, I guess, hierarchy with the lower demons as well.
Well, I did want to bring this up because we talked about Job last week and the beginning of Job where God is like in the court and God's talking, and then it says in Job that Satan talks to him. So I guess to be clear that in the context that Job is written, the Satan that talks to God in that sense is not Satan as in the devil. When you look at the Hebrew, it says the word for it is ha-shatan. Satan means adversary. And in the Hebrew, it says ha-shatan, which means the Satan or the adversary. So in Hebrew, they don't put the word the or ha in front of a proper noun. So in that context, it's just referring to an adversary. So it's an angel that works with God, that's on God's side. He's kind of like the record keeper. He's kind of like the narc, kind of telling God like, hey, this guy screwed up. So it's like, so in the context of Job, that is not Satan as in like the devil. That's an angel that's called the adversary in the story. It's like the prosecutor kind of going with God.
Oh.
So, because Satan is a title, and then it just as time goes, it becomes the title of the serpent in the garden. So that he's just called Satan as like a proper name. So it's like that's Satan as in the devil. That's the serpent. That's the one that fell. That's the one that like accused everybody. So yeah. So
because he was the ultimate adversary in the end.
Right.
So okay, that makes sense. Because I've always read it as Satan himself. So that's where that kind of, comes. Because reading that, you always kind of think, okay, well, then, Jesus has to grant permission in order for that to happen, which in a sense he does, but in a broader sense, I guess is.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's true. It's like when it's like if you kind of go down that hole and you kind of open yourself up to that sort of stuff, it's like I think you're gonna find something. It's like you're not gonna be. It's like you're gonna run into something that's gonna.
Because them old Southern ladies always say, "Well, the devil's after me. The devil's after me." No, lady, you need to, it's because you're, doing it. The devil's not after you. It's just bad stuff's happening.
Yeah, I think it's.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I think that's true. It's like everything's not the devil. It's like there something happens. It's like it's just the way. But it's like I do think that we can kind of go too far either way. It's like we can go one way all the way, say like everything's the devil, everything's demonic, and then you can go the opposite way where it's like nothing's demonic. It's like that's just kind of like this other thing that we don't talk about. It's like It's true. It's like there are things that the devil and the demons can influence. And it's like I think we do have to watch out for that type of stuff. We do have to try to not open our lives up to stuff like that.
Yeah, especially in the modern era, you can non-knowingly open yourselves up to that, because especially like growing up in like a worldly view, everything's normal, everything's okay. There's no boundaries between, good, evil. It's just all kind of,
And from that instruction guidebook you told us about earlier, what if I actually draw the wrong symbol and then leave 2 quarters on my nightstand? I don't want to summon nothing.
Yeah, I think one of the symbols is that S we used to draw in elementary school.
Oh
no!
Gosh!
Yeah,
All makes sense.
That summons like a skater demon.
I wanted to mention before we leave, is I've been thinking about it. Those pigs probably
kill themselves.
Well, yeah, but they're probably the livelihood of those guys, the keepers, whatever, the individuals who like own the pigs. Those 2,000 something pigs were probably their livelihood. What happened to them after their pigs jumped into the ocean?
So it says right after that that they
the part that I skipped.
They kicked you. They throw him out of the town because they're mad that he got rid of their pigs.
They storm off.
Yeah, because that's their livelihood. That's a lot of pigs. You can't just go to the market, buy 2,000 more pigs.
They probably also thought he was just leading their pigs to the slaughter. Like,
man, I don't know. I was just sitting here thinking, like, those poor guys. Like, the economy's tough. Like, do they get an EBT card? Do they get a SNAP benefit?
Oh no! Don't get started on that stuff.
And that's where we'll end it. I'm just kidding.
There's a whole Amazon page dedicated to the SNAP program, but yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyways, I'm just thinking about the economy with those poor individuals. I don't know. Did Jesus go to them and be like, "You got some pigs. I got demons that need to go somewhere"?
He didn't really explain himself.
I mean,
he just did it.
He could have gone up and be like, "Hey, I gotta do this thing. You gotta let me do it," and they'd be like, "Okay." Or were they just minding their own business, having their coffee? I don't know what they drank over there. Having their coffee, and all of a sudden their pig starts squealing and jumping on. And they're like,
that's probably what happened. They were standing off in the distance, and all of a sudden they just hear their pigs dying, and this man going off
there. And they're just sitting there like, well, what do I do now? Like,
Jesus just watching with a smile on his face.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about them.
And the dude that was possessed just sitting there catching his breath.
I need documentation saying they were okay. That's what I need.
You don't get that.
Well, you know how like they always talk about the parable of the shepherd, where it's like Jesus will leave the flock to save the one. It's like Jesus will save the one demon possessed guy and kill 2,000 pigs.
I'm gonna get to heaven and be like, all right, where are these pig farmers? I need to talk to them.
It's okay because those pigs didn't have souls.
I know, but the livelihood of those individuals.
They can fish them out.
Make their money.
Like, they can fish them out.
Fished them out. They're dead.
They're off the cliff, man. They're gone.
They're not getting new ones.
They're baking. Well, I thought they drowned. Cast a net out there.
You can't undrown them though. Anyways.
No, just cut them up and sell them as bacon.
But then what do you do after they're sold as bacon? You ain't got
buy
no more
pigs.
to reproduce.
I ain't checking those pigs. They got a demon in them.
That's right. That demon bacon. I want that.
Then that's how you make your money back. Exorcism company. Go out and
like, did they transition to sheep? Did they transition to like, I don't know.
No, people getting possessed by eating the bacon.
Oh yeah, and then they exorcise those individuals.
Yeah,
or they catch them.
And then the process starts over.
You got to think of it like this too. It's like those farmers. It's like it's like obviously Jesus came from the Jews, so it's like if those guys were farming pigs, they were definitely not Jews. So
no, they were Gentiles.
Jesus comes. This Jewish guy comes out of nowhere. It just kills all your pigs and then just leaves.
Yeah.
So then those farmers just end up hating the Jews even more.
Dang, that's a story to tell at the dinner table. This Jewish guy came into my town, killed all of our pigs.
Yeah, that's the show to see. You want to see the perspective of those guys who are just like what up, man? Like, what?
Yeah, that's what I need. Well,
they're just talking. They turn around, all their pigs are dead. Man smiling.
I'd be so defeated. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
And then this crazy dude that was chained up is just sitting there right in front of you.
Fine.
Unshackled.
See, that's what I mean. They got rid of the crazy guy. It's like you got to take the trade. It's like, what do you want? Do you want your pigs or you want the crazy guy? You got to pick.
Don't want to eat or don't want a crazy guy.
He could also have a rock in his hand. You never know.
That's true.
That's true. He could have been in the middle of cutting up and down.
Look, those pigs might have been getting ready to jump anyways. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
The Lord knows. That's who knows. But I'm enlightened. I feel like I say that at the end of every episode. I have been enlightened.
We're on that's the point.
We're going up the plane. It's like we've gone from one level to the next.
The kingdom is being decrypted as we speak.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Sweet.
Well, I got to say, before we go, it's like we're gonna wrap this up. Before we go, we got to say you got to like the video, got to subscribe.
Yeah, hold on now.
Visit all of our channels. We're on everything now. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Spotify now.
Spotify.
So for all you Spotify heads, you got to go on Spotify. You can listen to us. We got audio. We got video. Both.
Yeah.
Please leave a review. It goes a long way to help us out. I think. I have no idea.
We don't know. We got a lineup coming up. We were talking about doing the witch trials coming up for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
Cool. For Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because they're close enough to the Pilgrims. It's sort of the same thing. It's like
it's close enough. Yeah, sure. It's better. Sure. It's better than the Tale of the Five Colonels that I was originally going to do.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
And then if you stick with us even longer, we might do Krampus for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then Joe Rogan's going to be on our podcast at the beginning of the new year, so that's going to be dope.
We'll invite him on, get him on here.
My manager's talking to his
ayahuasca, and we're gonna get him to describe the clockwork demons to us.
Yeah.
And full color.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
I can't think of what demon. Summon the demons.
No.
Don't summon the demons. End it.
Pick it up.